Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. Thank you so much for joining in this reading. I'm Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages that come through with the cards that come out in today's reading. So let's begin. Let's find out what comes out. So the first card that we have is the Hierophant. We have the Strength card and we have the Page of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck we have the King of Swords. So with the Hierophant showing up over here, I am getting an energy of somebody who's committed to be able to see things through with you. I do feel like this is someone who holds the connection and everything that you are working on with this person, especially if it isn't a connection in high regards. I do feel like this is somebody who really takes commitment seriously, and I do feel like that's something that they aspire to with you. So with the Hierophant, I also feel like this is an energy of someone who has a lot of wisdom. This is somebody who has been through a lot. I do feel like they've grown through a lot that they've gone through and learned a lot of lessons. And I feel like you are dealing with someone who's quite trustworthy as far as the way they show up. And I do feel like this is a very integrous person. We do have the Strength card showing up over here. We have Leo energy. You could be dealing with a Leo as well, or even a Taurus. But with the Strength card showing up here, I do feel like there is a sense that this connection is one that's quite strong, and I feel like you are in a position where you are not going to give up on this connection. I do feel like there is also a sense that there is a strong connection between the two of you, and I do feel like it's something to hold on to and to fight for. And I do feel like with the Strength card that through any ups and downs you will be there for this person, and that's something that this person may admire and really appreciate about you. I also feel like it's something that this person is really drawn to. It resonates with them quite deeply. And with the Strength card showing up over here, I feel like there is a sense that this connection is even lending itself to healing you on some level when it comes to the connection you have with this person. But we do have the Page of Wands, and I feel like with the Page of Wands, this is about being very excited about the connection, about where it's going, about how it's making you feel. And I feel like there's a lot of action as well as wanting to be able to push this connection forward with you. And I do feel like with the Page of Wands that things could be in the initial stages, but it's starting out quite strong, quite promising, and I do feel like there's a lot of enthusiasm and happiness derived out of this connection with you. But we do have a King of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and with the King of Swords, I do feel like this is a bit of a rigid energy, and I do feel like this person is someone who has been through a lot. They do have and hold themselves to high perhaps standards, and I feel like with this King of Swords, this is kind of coming across as a little bit inflexible when it comes to the way that things are done and the things that they expect when it comes to a connection with you. So I do feel like this is a bit of a rigid energy, especially in the communication. But I'm going to clarify these cards. We have the King of Cups, and we have the Sun. We also have the Page of Swords, and at the bottom of the deck we have Justice. So with the King of Cups showing up over here, I am getting a very mature energy. I do feel like you are dealing with someone who is perhaps older, or someone who's just been through a lot and has really matured, especially emotionally, and even when it comes to the expression of that. So I also feel like this person is somebody who is trying to be able to establish a connection that is within their control, especially when it comes to the emotional realm. I do feel like they are trying to ensure and monitor their expression, and I feel like you can pick up on that. But this person has deep and genuine feelings for you with the King of Cups showing up over here. We do have the Sun card underneath the Strength card. With the Sun card showing up, I do feel like this is a happy energy, and I do feel like when it comes to the way that this connection is making someone feel, it's evoking a lot of happy emotions. So with the Sun card showing up over here, I also feel like that with the strength of this connection, that is something you can rely on. I also feel like it is something that you are happy with in this connection. And I do feel like with strength, with the Sun card, that happy moments and even being able to experience a lot of a very compassionate energy with this connection with this person is something that's also in your connection. I feel like with the Sun card that this is very attractive energy, and I do feel like when it comes to how you make someone feel, there's a sense of evoking very pleasant and happy emotions, but also the sense of feeling very cared for, and I feel like they really appreciate that about you. We do have the Page of Swords. With the Page of Swords, and I'm getting an energy of being in the initial phases, and I also feel like with the Page of Swords that this person that you're dealing with is somebody that may be kind of communicating to you online and making a big effort to be able to reach you through communication. And I do feel like that could be through text messages and being able to reach you through contact online. With the Page of Swords, though, I do feel like it comes across as if this person is very reserved, and I feel like there's something about the way they communicate with you. It is well thought out. I do feel like this person wants to be able to really be in control of themselves and the way they come across. And I do feel like with the Page of Swords clarifying the Page of Wands, that this does show that things are kind of in the initial stages, or there is a sense of experiencing something that's different from what you have in previous connections or relationships, and being in something that's very different. And I do feel like there's a sense of excitement with that. But we do have Justice, and with Justice I do feel like this is a card all about being able to experience fairness in your connection with someone. And I do feel like this person is someone of integrity, so someone who is quite fair even in the way they treat you. So I do feel like with Justice showing up over here, they are quite truthful as well. I'm going to clarify with the other cards. So we have healing family issues, we have engagements, and we have playfulness. At the bottom of the deck we have worth waiting for. So with this worth waiting for card, I am getting an energy of experiencing something that's different from previous relationships, something that is that stands out and is quite significant. I do feel like this is in divine timing. We have healing family issues, and with healing family issues coming out here, I do feel like this is something that has kind of shaped this person and their perspective, and even when it comes to the way they handle their emotions, it has to do with the past. And I feel like it's a past as far as even childhood. And with healing family issues, I do feel like being able to experience the connection and what it evokes in this person is also something that's kind of bringing that to their attention and to mind, to be able to experience a healing connection in other connections as far as family. And I do feel like this person is quite family oriented, even with that Hierophant. So I do feel like this connection is one that is very deep and genuine. I also feel like it means a lot to this person. We do have engagements. And with engagement showing up over here, I do feel like there is a desire to be able to get to that level with someone. And I also feel like there is an intention to be able to get to that point and be able to express that. So I do feel like there's a gesture being made here. I feel like it's quite significant, especially as far as defining your connection. We have playfulness, and I feel like this card is pertaining to that Page of Wands. There is an energy of being able to experience a lot of fun. I feel like there is even a healing of an inner child in this connection with these cards showing up. So I do feel like it is one that does go deep. It is quite meaningful, and I feel like there is also the sense of being able to experience a lot of fun in this connection. It is one that is pleasant. I also feel like it brings a lot of joy in when it comes to the way that you feel about this person and the way this person feels about you. It's quite exciting, and I do feel like it is also high-spirited as far as even bringing out pleasant emotions and even pleasant interactions between the two of you. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.